Someone is longing for your energy, okay? I'm like, they sit up and just think about you night after night after night. Like, they have sleepless nights and are just so, I don't know. They're like, I don't know if smitten is the right word. Let's pull some cards on the energy. But look, engagement ring, maybe you live lent. If you live lent, you live rent free in this person's mind for real. Like they're in love with you. Like they deeply admire you as well. There has to be some sort of separation though. Like what is going on? You're not interested right now. You have boundaries with this person. Okay. It says avoiding conversations, not dealing, boundaries and hurt. Let me see. They know that they need to talk to you. They know that they need to have a conversation because I feel like the energy's not dying and they're aware of that, okay? I'm picking up on the energy of somebody kind of watching you from afar a little bit. This may have been somebody who gave you some promises that they couldn't live up to as well. And then I feel like you found out some very hard truths about this individual, okay? You might have had people tell you, or you've seen things online, maybe some of y'all like the T app, or people like posted content about this individual, right? Like trying to expose their character, okay? I feel like this person knows that they've done things in life that don't make them look in the best light, right? But they still can't stop themselves from being not, I don't know if obsessed is the right word, because I mean, yes and no. They feel like they're obsessed, like they're frustrated at themselves. They're. Why can't I get this person on my mind? Why can't I just release? It was 144 right there. I know it was 144 when I started. Like the actual time was 144. Like they really want. They don't. They couldn't for a long time. I feel like understand why they weren't able to release or get you out their mind, out their energy, right? But I feel like they're very much starting to understand the connection more and understanding like there's something bigger here, right? Even if it's just like a situation where some closure needs to happen. I feel like they're really hoping and praying that is more than closure, right? Because I see coffee cup or date underneath it. Okay, so they definitely want that opportunity to try to come in and explain things to you. I think that this person was held back in their own life. Like I feel like they were doing, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgic, right? I feel like they were making different life choices as well that definitely didn't align. Like this person tried to build up, they wanted you to be in competition for their energy first of all, okay? And I feel like they tried to build themselves and put themselves up to this like level to make you believe that like they wanted you to pine after them and chase after them, right? This was somebody, I feel like they play games, and I feel like for a minute you did. For a minute you was probably real interested in what this person would, I feel like you were, there's a deep level of soul connection. You've had past lives with this person, okay? Like there was something there, but that doesn't mean that it's something you have to explore necessarily this lifetime. And I feel like you came to the terms of that because you've either seen stuff about this person and as well as you got fed up, because I feel like you even lied to yourself for a while, right? Like even when you've seen certain things like about this person, or you had people try to speak to you about this person, you still try to lie and deny and be like, no, but they're this, but really they're this, and no, screw that, like I know it's me, or I don't know. I just feel like you had a lot of illusions about this individual shattered. And because those illusions were shattered, it allowed you to put up boundaries. You weren't interested in moving forward with this person, okay? But they're not able to release the connection. Look, I got grounding, stable, secure, performance, growth, and endurance. And I feel like you are very grounded ever since you released this connection, right? Like I feel like it really helped you find yourself, right? Because you were deeply tied to this too. You were deeply emotionally connected. You felt the past life ties, right? Like you felt the pull, but I feel like your self-respect and your mission, is bigger than that. Oh, I got love. Look, love, unconditional love, self-love, wholeness. That's what I'm saying. Your love for self, right? And then it says affection, attraction, and selflessness. I do have ascending, preparing for union, new phase, learning and expansion. And this says lighthearted and adapt, finding out and changing, things coming to light. Okay, so 444 right there. Maybe I feel like some of this stuff that I feel like is like there's a lot of half truths, right? You know, a lot of half truths. And I feel like maybe being a little bit open-minded, because maybe, you know, you went so hard in one direction against this individual that maybe there's, you know, there is things that may come to the surface that will help you look at this individual differently in a positive light, right? Not necessarily in a negative. So maybe be, if you in your heart of hearts want something and you want this to work with the ascending in love, right? This is something you're interested in, you know, at least having closure and maybe building, moving forward. I would try to, you know, keep your mind open. Don't be so rigid in how you're viewing the situation. Allow somebody to show you, not tell you, allow them to show you. They need to show you with actions, not words. I mean, there's definitely some things that need to be spoken, but I feel like the way they conduct themselves needs to speak louder than what they're telling you. Okay, they need to be honest with how they're feeling. Okay, and I feel like, especially if that person had different attachments in the past, I have healthy choices. You want to peep this person out for a while and make sure that they're actually aligned with you. You don't want to just believe somebody because they're coming in wanting to date you, confessing their love to you, and like you fall for it right away. No, let this person show you. Okay, let them show you what their lifestyle is. Does it really align with you? Okay, are they really being honest? Are they hiding things? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's okay to not rush. There we go. Just don't rush. Just don't rush. Don't rush. There's no reason. There's no need. All right, what are we talking about? Who are we talking about? I got Gemini. I got Aries. I got Pisces. I got Sagittarius and Virgo. Anyone else? And Aquarius. All right, y'all.